the Sounders still have trouble scoring, and we sustain more injuries. Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sports Show, where we love Seattle pro sports. I'm your host, Mikey. Today, we are here to talk about the Sounders versus Austin FC tie 0-0. Not what we were hoping to see. And we see Leo Chu go down with an injury. We see Pedro de la Vega leave with an injury as well. So, this was our home opener. Hopes were high. And unfortunately, we're just not able to get it done again. I mean, lots of chances. We possessed the ball a lot in this game, and we had a ton of shots on goal, but could not get one to go through. You watch this one and you just see that nobody could quite create that moment, either for themselves or for somebody else to knock one in. Brian Schmetzer himself, after the game, said, they weren't high quality shots. The shots they were taking, they were either too far out or just not enough had been done to break down the defense and be creative enough to create those quality shots that he was looking for. Said it's the same problem that has been plaguing them since last year. Raul Ruidiaz did get into this game. He did mention how that sparked the team once he came on. So hopefully, he's going to get in some more. Unfortunately, Pedro de la Vega leaves this match in the 60th minute with an injury. Sounds like it's a hamstring injury again, but it's not a bad one, as far as we can tell. He said it's not the same injury or the same hamstring that it was before. Brian Schmetzer did say that they are working with him to identify the issues that he's having with this right now, so that they can prevent, more injuries in the future, or worsening any previous injuries that may have been there in the past. And when we've seen him on the field, yeah, he just looks different. We got to see him start in this match, and again, unfortunate. He played like 60 minutes, and that's about what they were expecting him to play. And it was in that 60th minute that he sustained the injury. So, hopefully it's not too serious, and that we can get him back on the pitch quick, because he really does have he has something special. And I think the more he gets time in with this club and these teammates, he's gonna make everybody else better, and hopefully we'll start scoring some goals. Because that is what we need. We're 2 games into the season now. We were not expecting a loss and a tie, and with one of those being a match that we did not score a goal. Like I said, I mean, we had chances in this one. We hit the crossbar on one of the shots. Just couldn't quite get it done. And a little disappointing, but we'll see where it goes. I mean, and now we have to figure out what's going on with the next match. I mean, right? I mean, we know some of the injuries that we had already. Some of these players were going to miss 3 to 4 weeks, and we're coming up only on the third, uh, the third match, right? So we're still going to have a couple of players, missing. Now you add Leo Chu and Pedro de la Vega to that list potentially. Then we're talking about being really short-handed in our next game. And it's not like Philadelphia is going to be a pushover, and then Colorado after that. I mean, again, hopefully some of these players are going to start getting healthy soon, and out there words that some of these injuries are not as bad as they could be, and they'll be back sooner than later, and we can get everybody out there to score some goals to to win some games. It's just like I said, still plenty of time left in the season, right? So nothing to be worried about at this point. But I'm just thinking and looking at it like, oh, this is not a good start to the season where we're already dealing with a ton of injury issues, still dealing with the not being able to produce goals, the same issue that we had last year. I mean, again, it's not like last year that we didn't, end up, in the regular season in second place, but still, you're hoping to see some large improvements coming into this season. And, like Brian Schmetzer said, I mean, before the season started, he was expecting, these first, I think he said like month, right? At the first month, the first 4 games, he was, didn't think anything was going to be set in stone, that he was going to be taking that time to figure out who's going to play with who works best together, what system works best with these players, and that type of thing. But how much does that get delayed if we're dealing with this many injuries on the team? That's the other question. Okay, so how much can he really find out in this first month if he doesn't have everybody available to him and he's not able to try all the different combinations that he would like to try out? All right, well, that's your quick little update for the Sounders. Again, end up in a draw with Austin FC. Next game against Philadelphia, that's an away game, and hopefully we can pick up some goals and pick up a win in that one. But we'll see. Let me know if you watch this game or listen to it on the radio if you're not able to watch on if you're not paying extra for Apple Plus or Apple TV Plus, then also the MLS pass on top of that. Let me know, because Hugh Weber was on an interview with KGR this week and said that that the Apple Plus deal has been a good thing for the sport and for the team. So that doesn't sound like that's going away anytime soon, or that that it's something that concerns them. I don't know how many more fans they could have if it wasn't on Apple Plus, but they seem to feel like it's a good deal, and that the sport is moving that direction, and that the majority they feel like the majority of fans are going to be okay with it, I guess. So if you actually watch it, let me know, or if you just listen to it on the radio, again, let me know, and let me know what you thought of this game. Um, were you disappointed that they weren't able to finish on, uh, you know, finish in the final third in some of these goals? Um, do you think they could have created more chances? Let me know what you think. All right. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So take cover, because with the Sea of Sound, you will see us rise to reign supreme and win forever.